You talked about the vaccination, COVID-19 vaccination, and how X39 had actually helped people that were having, like you talk about, inflammatory problems, basically the cells, the blood cells clumping together, so they don't transport oxygen as efficiently. And then, we saw that the X39 actually helped that tremendously. And is that because of the inflammation effect, or were there other factors that were involved?
Yeah, so we performed 2 studies on individuals that had had the mRNA vaccines. And what we found that was contradictory information at the time. In other words, the pharmaceutical companies were saying that you would get an injection of the mRNA vaccine and the inflammation was only temporary, that it would clear out in about 2 weeks. And we found that wasn't true. We found in 100% of the population that we studied, 80 out of 80 people, that even after 4 months, their inflammatory markers were still high. This was an incredible concern. We also found elevated white blood cell counts. So that means the immune system was responding as if there was an infection in the body. And of course, over time, this would lead to potentially lead to autoimmune disorders. So there are a number of natural solutions on the market. So for example, a very common one that was recommended at that time was N-acetylcysteine for the purpose of elevating glutathione to help manage the inflammation. And we found that X39, not surprisingly, had antioxidant-like activity and also elevated glutathione levels. So we did, in fact, find that use of X39 helped to manage inflammation.
Wow, incredible. And it definitely has. We do a weekly miracle show, and people have come in with incredible miracles they've experienced with LifeWave.
There's nothing with X39 that's going into the body. It's stimulating the skin with light. We have the clinical studies to show that it is elevating copper peptide. And all of that with X39 is about $100 a month compared to $5,000 a month for stem cell injections.
That's fantastic. Now we have RFK Jr. that's coming in, and he's talking MAHA, Make America Healthy Again. Now he's talking about how he's going to come in with, because we kind of had to go on the down low a little bit with the stem cell stuff. Unfortunately, he's coming out and saying that he's basically going to take the reins off of anything like that from big pharma, big food, big agri. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm a huge fan of what RFK is wanting to do in terms of revamping the FDA and especially getting them to stop their attack on nutritional supplements. It should be a free and open market. Nobody wants a company that is going to be making claims that will defraud consumers or present information that's false. Nobody wants that. So there's obviously a role there for the FDA. But there does need to be a little bit more freedom in the market. And companies absolutely need to be able to tell the truth about what these supplements are doing. The clinical research is all there. So I'm definitely a fan of what RFK is doing. Absolutely. Well, actually, RFK is using our patches, and
okay.
And someone told me that he enjoys them. So
I bet he does.
We'll have to see where that goes.
Absolutely. That sounds exciting. Very good. Very good. Good.
Absolutely.
Good insight. Appreciate that.